Alright guys, ladies and gentlemen, so it's already September, right? The 1st of the September, beginning of the new week, beginning of the new months. And of course, this months, so many great things gonna be happen. Yeah, because we're gonna have the launch of the DEX, the listing part. Yeah, so the cool things which community definitely is waiting for. And today we're gonna speak, more stuff about our TMX token, about that, how much money is possible to make, about the potential of that, and of course about the venture capital, because we receive so many different messages, right, from the communities. Some people always asking what is the best price to sell, when basically the TMX gonna be listed. So what you guys predict, how much price is gonna be, and when we can sell. So we can just provide some information about that. I will gonna provide some my examples, because guys, me myself, I participate with the ventures. Yeah, exactly, join some different venture capital projects, startups already 3.5 years. Yeah, so I have some examples to share, and you're gonna just find out how that works, right? Why that interested, and how basically that going with the TMX. Yeah, because all of that stuff 100% equal to TMX, and why TMX have the really good potential to be on the hundreds of X in the profit. Yeah, so let's just go right here. Yeah, and we are going straight for the where's my browser? Just right here, guys. Okay, so it's just right here. All right, so the TG page, the TG sector is still open. Yeah, so Jake, he just provided still open. So even right now it's possible to buy the tokens, yeah, by some good price, and definitely benefit from that. So it 100% gonna be closed already the same this month. Yeah, so just before the listing and before the launch of our DEX, and definitely those people who want to buy it right now. So you still can do that, because the potential of the price, it's 100% could be huge. Yeah, so we're just going right now with you straight right here. Yeah, so we have the website which is called CryptoRank.io. Yeah, and on the CryptoRank.io you can find so many different funds. Yeah, the tier 1 funds, which put sometimes $100 million in the different startup. So when it was launched, when it was created, let's say the TMX, yeah, exactly this platform. So of course, for us was really hard to get those guys to just go in with us, because we also was just the startup, without the name in the space, and our idea of course was created with the community, right? But all of that stuff which these funds put the money in, yeah, their ideas how to make the money. So the same idea we have with the TMX exchange. So what I mean is really simple. You can see right here different names Paradigm. You can see the Rage, this Gokal. Of course, maybe some of them you don't know, but definitely all of you guys, the BlackRock. The BlackRock also invest in the crypto, guys. Also invest in the crypto startups, and in a lot of them. Yeah, so you can just find out that they invest in portfolio management, they invest in the API, they invest in the artificial intelligence, in the trading strategies, also in the centralized exchanges. They invest the money, and you can just find out the recent rounds where they put the money in. Yeah, in the different startups. Yeah, so that's the really cool part, because we understand that how most of the money making in the investing part in the crypto. Of course, it's in the ventures. Of course, it's on the early rounds, and of course when the community they buying this on the early stage. Yeah, so we already had 2 stages in the TMX. So the first stage it was the private sale, where most of the guys got our token by the 50 cents, and of course guys, all of you who bought by this price, it's going to be the maximum result once the token will going to be listed, and once you're going to receive it, right? So you're going to decide when to sell it, and you're going to decide the price when you want to fix it. And the same stuff with the TG. TG is a little bit higher, yeah, but the TG part is going to be available instantly. Instantly you can decide to stake it, you can decide to sell it, you can do basically whatever you want to do with that. But I just want to show you today some examples about the ventures, and how that could be equal to that stuff which we have exactly inside the TMX. Yeah, so like you can just find one of the platform where I participate, guys, right here, and buying the different tokens already 3.5 years, and just like want to provide for you some example. So here is the project which is called Ether Finance. Like I will not gonna go deep in that. It's also some startup. They provide some kind of the like stuff exactly in the blockchain, and all of this stuff already is listed on all the exchanges, on the Binance, on the Bybit. So like if just we're gonna go here, so let me just show you that, and we're gonna provide for you this information. So we just go into the coin market cap, and I will gonna open for you it just right here, the Ether Finance, and you can see that the price for the Ether Finance today like $1.03, and right now like the market is down. Yeah, like market 100%, it's like on the at the bottom for the altcoins. So like we're definitely waiting for the altcoin season, and the price for this Ether Finance could be like, you know, $10, $15, and even more. So you can see that for today this coin already listed on the all top exchanges where we also want to be. Yeah, because the TMX, of course, like later soon are going to be on the Binance, on the Bybit, like OKX, BitGet, Maxi. I'm not sure about the Coinbase. Yeah, but like for example, this project is listed on all of the top exchanges. Yeah, and you can see. And me personally, guys, I bought this by the 10 cents. I bought this coin by the 10 cents. Yeah, like, and even you can just check this from the my back office that I spent for this $235. Yeah, like this is that what I spent to bought this. Also, it was the private sale, it was seed round. So like the same stuff when we just bought this inside the TMX by the 50 cents. So that amount which I spent. So like, you know, for today, every month I receive like, you know, some part of these tokens. Yeah, because like, let me just show you that exactly right here. So for the 235, yeah, like that what I spent, guys, I bought this by the 10 cents because the price on the private sale was the 10 cents. So we just will gonna provide 235. We're gonna divide that by the 0.1, like 10 cents. So it's like 2,350 tokens which I must to receive. So for today already been released for me 829. Yeah, you can see that this is that what I have on my balance, which I can right now sell, which I can stake, I can do whatever I want with that. So if we're gonna go back right here to the Ether Finance price, and we're gonna check, yeah, like, you know, for today. So even with that what I already have, this is like just right here, let me paste it, it's like $857. So when I spent 235, because like it's really simple to calculate, like it was the price by the 10 cents, right now it's like $1.03, so it's like more than 1,000 percentages. But I'm not selling that, yeah, because like there is no sense to do that. The price for this can grow much higher. Yeah, like, you know, and just if we're gonna click on the all-time high, so you can find out that the price for this already was, yeah, right here, already was right here, but there was not possible to sell because in that period I didn't have the tokens, it was locked. Yeah, so like all the time, every month right now we're receiving these tokens, and the price definitely we're gonna go back to the $7, we're gonna go back to the $10 and even more. And of course, like that percentages which I right now have, like 1,000%, could be much higher. It could be like, you know, 10,000 percentages, it could be 50,000 percentages. This is that how basically all the ventures is works, how the venture capital is work. And so many stuff, yeah, like right here, like so many people who just basically did the same, they also benefit for like, you know, from that. So the same thing we have inside the TMX, right? Because so many people saying we bought this by the 50 cents. So like that's the TG page. So like the same stuff we have for the page on the seed round, on the private sale, yeah, like for the 50 cents. So the same stuff will be right here. Yeah, so like once that people join, yeah, so like we're gonna be listed, we're gonna have the timing which Jake provide for today, like 24 months. Yeah, so people are gonna receive these tokens every month. So the same stuff what I have, for example, right here. Yeah, like, and basically this project, guys, is locked for the 336 months. It's even not 24, it's 36 months, something like that. After that, like, you know, this token is going to be going less, like, you know, the amount going to be lower, and like it will going to go for the 36 months. In that period I will going to receive it. So in the hour, yeah, like in the hour TMX, so all of the community will going to get it by the 24 months for the 2 years, guys. And like anyway, you are going to decide what you want to do with that. But the idea is the really simple, example right here, that the price, yeah, like, you know, after the listing is definitely growing. Yeah, like, you know, and all of those guys who join right now, like TG page, like, you know, the TG stage right there. So the price for you guys can be grow much higher. Yeah, because you can see once the other fine has been provided, yeah, like it was from the $3, instantly after the listing, it was hit for the almost $8. Yeah, like after that, like some people sold it, like some people sold it, and right now, like it just basically going for the like, you know, some stage when market should be recovered. Yeah, like recovered, we're gonna go back. But of course, yeah, like once the token is listed on the exchanges, so the price is skyrocketing. Yeah, and that should be the perfect time. Yeah, because right now, like most of the people asking, so when exactly the day when we gonna be listed? So Jake is working on that, and for the listing, many stuff matter. So liquidity providers should be start to provide the liquidity. Some traders should start to trade, because like DEX, exactly, decentralized exchange without liquidity is 100% useless, guys. Yeah, because if we're gonna have the DEX without liquidity, so like it's not gonna be that successful project as it should be. So that's why like Jake right now, he working on that, right? Like to provide exactly the perfect time to bring all of those people who must to work, yeah, like with the DEX, who just must to exactly not start from the day one, yeah, like we just talked with the David today, but start at the same time, yeah, like, and after that, of course, together with the listing on the weeks, yeah, like together with the listing on other top exchanges, yeah, so like I know that Jake is working like also with the Maxi, he trying to cooperate with them, yeah, like for us to also be listed right there on other exchanges. So that definitely, guys, will gonna help us to grow much faster, yeah, like exactly in the value. And all of the guys who join for the TG stage, yeah, guys, so you 100% can benefit from that, benefit really fast. And the same, like for example, this token also, I have like another examples which we bought that, but like it wasn't not that successful, yeah, but like it's anyway was possible to get something. So here, like for example, Saga project. So you can see here, like we bought this by the 13 cents, and like right now it's like 100% in the profit. But the idea of the venture capital, exactly about the funds, yeah, so like if we check in right here the funds, like the BlackRock, so like they put the money in like many startups. But the reality is that not all of that startups provide some kind of the significant results, yeah, because they just put money here, there, and let's say one of the project we're gonna provide, let's say 10,000 of the percentages of the profit. Another project we're gonna provide 100%, and some of the project we're gonna go to the zero. Yeah, it's also possible in the venture when like developers, when creators make everything wrong, right, and it's not going to that direction where it should be. Yeah, because like it just like that. So we want to make sure that, of course, like our community will gonna benefit 100%, and that's why, you know, like you're seeing that, right? Jake make everything strategically about the TG part, that he fixed the profit for the $4,000, and he already, you know, like fixed the profit for the people. So even if right now, let's say, like Ethereum will gonna go higher, of course it's great. If it will gonna go down, it's anyway whatever, because price is already fixed. So like 95% of the community, like even more, they just basically locked by the $4,000. Those people who are gonna join right now the TG page, yeah, like, you know, the TG, like always saying TG page, TG stage, yeah, so right here your amount gonna be locked instantly. Yeah, so let's say if you right now we're gonna put the Ethereum, so Ethereum for today, you can just find out right here, guys, it's like 4,328. So like this price gonna be higher, yeah, like, you know, a little bit higher. But anyway, yeah, so of course you're not really benefit from that exactly in the Ethereum price, because if you buy this right now and you instantly put for the TGE, it's just gonna be converted right to the TMX tokens, and also like, you know, locked by this price. But you're not making the money on the value, yeah, like of growing exactly on the Ethereum, but you will gonna benefit on the value of the TMX, right? Because TMX will gonna pump, yeah, and you can just fix the profit from that on the TGE stage. So like that's some kind of the examples, guys, where definitely today you can participate, and like our idea, yeah, like to provide for you this information, that those guys who want to buy some great crypto, who want to buy some cool stuff with which one you can make some fast percentages, because we're about to launch, you can still buy the TGE, like, you know, that is still open. And after that, when it's going to be closed, so those people who with us, congratulations. That people who didn't join, so guys, you didn't join. So yeah, like Dave, maybe you want to add something for this? Let me know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That was a great overview. And just it's all mindset, guys. There's a lot of people who I talk to and they are, I get this a lot is when we get listed, how much is it going to be listed at and how much could I potentially make? But you guys really got to think outside the box and realize that, even if we're listed at $3, token could go up to $5, token can go up to $10, $20. We've seen it happen over and over with other exchanges. And sky's the limit, guys. So this is something where it's sure people are going to make profit and some people are going to make a lot of profit, but some people, this is a long-term thing where people can consistently make some good gains. Just think about your favorite token. I always like to tell people this. Think about whether it's XRP, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Ethereum, where it doesn't matter what it is. Just think about how much it was when it first came out, when it was first listed, or even during the pre-sale, how much was it? And you wish you would have bought it, but you never bought it. This is that same story where now is the time to buy these tokens. And a lot of people have in the pre-sale, the TGE, and I really feel that it's a game changer for everybody on the Zoom call right now. So just think big, guys. Think out this outside the box. A lot of people are going to be very, very happy. But this is just the beginning, guys. Even when the token's listed, you can still buy TMX tokens. It's not, this is not like the end all where you have to buy it right now, 100%. Just keep stacking. That's all you got to do. And you guys are going to be very, very happy. But anyways, Tim, I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Yeah, like, and definitely, guys, our idea right here is just like to provide some real solution for the traders, for those people who in the crypto space. Yeah, because like decentralization is definitely the future. And I'm not saying that centralized exchanges, it's like something weird or something not good, because we love the centralized exchanges. We anyway gonna be listed on many of them. Yeah, 100%. And that will gonna basically help us to grow. I'm just checking the question. So like from Jerry, hi team. So for our private seed tokens, even thought we'd able to stake 100% of our TMX token from the first of our DEX launch. They will be released back to us probably every month for the 24 months, right? So like exactly how the Jake will gonna like deal with the developers, because I just showed you basically, guys, like how the most of the private sales is works. Yeah, so exactly when some crypto startup is launched, so whatever they doing, like they're just doing some bridge or they just creating some solution to make the transactions cheaper. So like most of the time they provide exactly like that. So they launch the project, they provide for the people to buy this by the best price, by the lowest price, and after that they have some lock-up period. Yeah, like when they release the tokens. So lock-up period means that, for example, you wait for the let's say 12 months, yeah, and after the 12 months, every month you start to receive the tokens by the parts. Yeah, so like if Jake will gonna deal right here with the devs, that is gonna be possible, like he said. Yeah, it's gonna be possible to stake all of those amount from the day one. So it's gonna be possible to stake. Yeah, so like I think it's also gonna be the great option, because like there is so many stuff which is possible to create. Yeah, like with the creators, but most of the projects they work in exactly that way as I showed you. Yeah, so like we receive the tokens every month, and just like after that we decide what to do with that. Yeah, but like as he just provided on the previous presentation, that is going to be possible to stake from the day one. So it's going to be possible to stake. We're going to confirm that with him once again. Yeah, so like to make sure. And definitely I think it's going to be much better. So if we were to stake the tokens in our Tribe DEX, would we need some time for DEX to develop operate with the traders before we could reasonably see our daily earnings from the traders trading fees? Exactly, yeah, because like we of course need to bring the traders. Yeah, like we need to bring the liquidity providers and all of that people, they just must to start to work. Yeah, because like that liquidity should be going in like inside our DEX, because like I said, like DEX without the liquidity is the useless thing. So so many people should buy our tokens. Like that token should be bought on the centralized exchanges, and the token should be active. Yeah, so like that way the price will gonna grow, right? And like from that, exactly our community, like those people who stake the tokens, they will gonna get the percentages. So like this it will gonna work. So that's why, like Jake said, the time should be perfect time. Yeah, like to launch that. And like the middle of the September, he like set some kind of the deadline. So when we 100% we're gonna be launched. So like Dave said today, was waiting for like 1 year and a half. Yeah, Dave. So like it's not big deal to wait like two more weeks
No, no,
for the
I
launch.
always say that if we waited a year and a half to this point, imagine somebody complaining about waiting 2 more weeks or 1 more month. I mean, it's gonna happen, and just be patient, guys. But something great doesn't happen overnight. It's not built overnight. But if you just be patient, a lot of amazing things are going to pay out. And so I'm telling you guys, it's going to be really exciting. I'm super pumped up for everybody on this call right now. And yeah, just it's going to happen. Just keep plugging into the Zoom calls. Jake should be on this week, and we'll just keep giving you guys the information. But I think a couple more weeks is not going to hurt.
Yeah, like I know Jerry, you just trade on the Maxi, yeah, like for example, and to trade on the our exchange is gonna be like possible to everyone. Yeah, like I think on the Maxi also possible to everyone, but that thing is centralized. Yeah, so like you need to anyway make the registration right there. Like for example, even on the weeks, yeah, like it's available to trade even without the KYC. Like they provide their exchange as the way to trade to use without the KYC. But reality is, if you don't have the KYC, so you can't use referral program, you can't receive the rewards. Yes, you can trade, you can swap, you can do like anything with this exchange, but you are limited with the rewards. Yeah, so like anyway, KYC is required right here. Yeah, like with the weeks. If you want to make some additional percentages, if you want to participate in all of that, what they provide, you must to pass the KYC. If you're not gonna pass that, so even you will not gonna have the referral link. You can't bring the people. Yeah, so here, so inside the TMX platform, like GMX, that from which one we basically create everything, like just copy the code and like get their developers. So we don't have all of that stuff. So like you don't need to make the registration, you don't need to pass the KYC, like you just don't need to use any of those. All you need to have, just like your wallet. Yeah, if I click right here, for example, wallet connect, I have like my MetaMask. Also you can see the OKX wallet right here. So you just click that, yeah, like confirm, connect, GMX.io, and that's it. You're connected. So right now I already can start to trade. Yeah, so like I can start to trade, I can swap, I can do whatever I want. So like when I finish, all I do just go in here, yeah, basically here, like somewhere right here, and just disconnect that. Yeah, so like just like never been used this one. Yeah, but like you basically disconnect it and that's it. So like just this way, which is the pretty cool. So we're gonna do this on our exchange exactly, and we don't need to be like afraid that somebody will gonna block our money or somebody will gonna like suspend our account, because I had some issue like with the Bybit guys. Like I love the Bybit exchange, like this is one of the best centralized exchanges, but like I sent one of the transaction like few months ago. Dave and Brian know about that story, and like just send the transaction and they blocked my account basically for the 3 months. So for the 3 months I was trying to unlock it and prove that like where that money came from. So like I submit my bank statements, which is not related to the Bybit at all. Yeah, because all of the statements just from my bank cards, and like it doesn't relate it to the crypto, but anyway they require that, and you all the time must to provide a lot of the documents, this document, that document, just like everything what they want you must to provide, even it's not related to the transaction. And just like after the 3 months they said, okay, so like we check everything right now, you can continue to use it. But like for the 3 months I was afraid that my money can be taken, they can freeze account. Like I was checking on some forums, even for the 6 months, for the 1 year, some people like fighting for the years to unlock the account just because of the some issue, right? Maybe like they think they're suspicious, and that's it. So like it will never gonna happen exactly on the decentralized exchange, guys. And that's why most of the traders they're searching for this kind of the opportunity, and that's why the GMX is the really successful right now. And Jake is really like in touch with these people, and it's going to be the really cool stuff. So I understand from Jake, our stake at TMX would be released for us every month for 24 months and not wait until the after 24 months to start receiving the tokens. That way, when we receive our release tokens each month, we would be able to sell if price were high or restake them. Yeah, like you just definitely can stake once it's going to be available, so you can definitely, guys, sell it or stake it, can do whatever you want. About the TMX card, can we buy the card with the money the system generates for us, or do we have to buy it with our separate funds? So I'm like not really sure what you mean, Jose. So like you saying about the staking which generate for you, or like what exactly? Because like to buy the card exactly in the TMX global, so you need to pay for that. So like anyway, you can just let's say take some money from your rewards which you have like to your wallet, and after that like send to pay for that, or you can just like pay from the separate money. like it's not a big deal. Yeah, so like you can just do it, like you can just do any option. But if you're gonna wait, yeah, like for the rewards, of course you like just need to wait some period of the time, and after that order that card. So like just this way you can do like many options. But about the TMX Global, we're gonna have Brian on Wednesday, and he will gonna provide some more updates about this, because like he for today in the Disneyland with the kids, so like he found his card, I think more than 7 grand, yeah, like, and he just basically used that all day long with that, yeah, so like for all of that, like different stuff, like where the kids basically going. So that's the pretty cool, because like card works without the limit, and he will gonna provide exactly how that works, guys. And we're gonna have some more updates about the launch and about that how you can buy with the different options. Yeah, but like I said, you can buy it, guys. Yeah, like with the separate money, with that money from the rewards, it's not a big deal. Like you can just do whatever you want. And yeah, like, that's it for today. We don't have some kind of the more updates. So Jake, like still sick a little bit, but we just wish for him some fast recovery. And of course, like, the next update about listing, he will gonna post when he can do that, guys. Yeah, like Dave, maybe you want to add something, so like we can just close it.
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, basically, that's pretty much everything that I was gonna say. You did a great overview, Tim, and I think everyone's just ready for the rest of this week. So we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Other than that, you guys enjoy your day, and we'll see you guys Wednesday.
Yeah, for sure, guys. Just join us Wednesday for the more TMX Global and other stuff. We'll see you soon, and recording gonna be posted. See you.